What's up, trainers? Philip and Casey here from IGN, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new mythical Pokemon that was just announced by the Pokemon Company.
It's called Zeraora, or Zeraora. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, we haven't really heard anyone say it, so we're going to just do our best to pronounce it correctly. But we're here to tell you everything we know about it. And
also the kind of controversial way it was announced, because we've actually known this Pokemon exists since before Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out.
Exactly. I mean, we've known about this Pokemon for a couple months now, right? Yeah, since November?
Yeah, since November. And we've actually seen the Pokemon in gameplay because you can, the data miners got data from it, and you can use different cheating devices to download it into your game already. And the same exact thing happened with Marshadow, the mythical Pokemon of Sun and Moon, and Volcanion, the last mythical Pokemon that came out for X and Y. And I'm wondering if the new Pokemon game out for the Switch is going to change this so we won't have leaks that spoil these supposedly epic announcements.
Right.
Because when people told me, oh my god, Casey, have you heard about this new Pokemon today? And it's like, I already knew that existed.
You're like, I heard about that months ago.
Yeah, I already know it's an electric type. I already knew its ability was Volt Absorb. I already knew its signature move was Plasma Fist. I already knew all of this.
And we even already saw gameplay of it, like actually in action being used in battle. So it wasn't that big of a surprise, or at least as big of a surprise that the Pokemon Company probably expected it to be.
Yeah, and I guess the reason that this happens is because the data for all of the Pokemon and items and moves that will ever be in the game is already in the game when it comes out.
Exactly,
there's no
on
true
the cartridge.
DLC.
Right, yes.
And
so for the Switch version of Pokemon, whenever that comes out, we hopefully would like to see some changes come with that. You know, like we're thinking that maybe Nintendo or the Pokemon Company should hold off on these super secret hidden mythical Pokemon and maybe add them as DLC so that data miners might not be able to actually mine that data and get all this information before its actual reveal is set, right?
Yeah, I would like to be actually surprised one day.
Because like, how do you even get Zeraora anyway? Like, you have to go through GameStop?
So Zeraora, they actually still haven't told us how we're going to get it.
Okay.
So again, this announcement, there's no new information at all.
Right.
So I'm assuming you're going to get it the same way you got Marshadow or Volcanion or any of the other old mythical Pokemon, which is you have to go to a store, which is usually GameStop. You have to get a code, and then you have to connect online and download it.
So what was the point of them putting the Pokemon on the cartridge?
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't understand the reason. You have to connect to the internet to get it anyway. That's the case with all of these mythical Pokemon. Or you have to go to a physical location somewhere and download it through local wireless where you are.
Very peculiar.
I don't see a reason to keep it on the cartridge, and I also don't see a technical limitation because, like with Smash Bros. For the 3DS, you could download Bayonetta as DLC after it came out.
Right.
Like way after. So.
And those were totally secret. Like that was completely downloadable content, not on the cartridge, as opposed to how this was working with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I really hope that we see a change with the Nintendo Switch generation of Pokemon, and that we are not spoiled. Because I'm tired of being spoiled. I want surprises, but I do expect Zeraora to become available around the time the new movie comes out, which is Everyone's Story.
Yeah, Pokemon Everyone's Story.
It's the 21st Pokemon movie in the series, and a trailer released the other day, Japan only, but you see a glimpse of Zeraora there. So that's actually the first time it was officially revealed. But
very cool to see Zeraora actually in action and in the anime itself too, which is very cool.
Small glimpse, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I am excited for the Pokemon, but I'm not any more excited for it than I was before because I already knew it existed.
Yeah, a little bit underwhelming news today, but still exciting to get a new Pokemon nonetheless. Correct?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. So, for all your Pokemon news and everything Nintendo, keep it here on IGN.